Yes, I am dressed as Mothman. Hey folks, welcome to Team Forbidden's YouTube page again. Andrew the Collector here, and happy Halloween, friends! As usual, as we like to do every year, we like to give you a kind of spooky Halloween themed deck profile. So today we're going to go with Skull Servants. I know I did a deck profile for this earlier this year. I think it was back in June, July-ish time, but I since updated the ratio a bit. And I decided to give it another go because I did make the formula slightly different. Keep in mind, I'm sorry in advance, I am not running Gozuki or Muzuki because I don't own them. It's surprising, I know, but I checked my entire collection. Unfortunately, I do not own them. If you have them, absolutely run them, but for now, this is going to be a build without them. And also another side note, I still don't have the Horus engine. It's still out of my budget range, but if you have that, definitely run it too. It's definitely the best engine to run with this. But let's just go ahead and hop right into the deck profile. So for starters, we are going to be running 3 Skull Servant. It's one of the oldest cards in the entire game, and I absolutely love it. And I absolutely love that he got an alternate art, the chibi art. It's so cute. I'm hoping to get a playset of it soon, so we'll see. And next we are running 3 Skull Servant, the main beater of the deck and the main win condition. Next we're going to be running 3 Skull Servant, the one that gives us our battle protection and makes our Skull Servants basically immune to spells and traps. 3 Skull Servant, if it's sent to the graveyard, you can send 1 Skull Servant and 1 Skull Servant from your deck to your graveyard, increasing, Skull Servant's attack boost, because he does gain 1,000 attack for each Skull Servant in the graveyard, which is, really neat, which is why it's the main win condition, so you can get this guy up to pretty high numbers. And 3 Skull Servant, upon normal summon, you can send 1 Skull Servant from the deck to the graveyard, getting its graveyard effect. And it's also a hand trap to lower your opponent's monster's attack equal to their level or rank. Then 3 Skull Servants, if it's sent to the graveyard, you can add 1 Skull Servant from your deck to your hand, and then add 2 from your deck to your hand, and then pitch 1 from your hand. Increasing the graveyard versatility. Then 3 Skull Servant, it's basically that grass looks greener within the archetype. It's absolutely must, and it's one of the thing that this deck was sorely missing. And then another 3 Skull Servant. When it's normal summoned, you can add 1 Skull Servant from your deck to your hand, except another copy of itself. So basically you can use that to get to your Skull Servant here and just make your further plays. Then 1 Skull Servant. Basically you don't need multiples of this one because its effect, while really good, isn't necessarily utilized all that much. So you can use this to get a Skull Servant from your banish to special summon it, or send it back to the graveyard to increase your Skull Servant's effect on the field and increase their attack. So yeah, only 1 is necessary. And that is it for the entire Skull Servant monster package. We're going to be going into the support now. It's going to be 3 Unizombie. It's one of the best zombie support cards that's ever been printed, and you wouldn't want to run any less than 3. And I'm opting to test 2 Eldritch the Golden Lord, mainly because it synergizes really well. You can use it to spot remove any troublesome cards on the field. It would be great if his hand effect could pitch monsters as well, but unfortunately it's only spells, which you run a pretty good amount in your deck. So you can take him out if you want. I just put him in here because I feel like he would synergize well. Along with Glow Up Bloom, Necrowar Banshee, Balderok, Jacko Bloom, and then the Wandering Titan, generic zombie support. And then off into the spells, we got 3 of the white Reanimator. If King of the Skull Servants attacks, it pretty much gains piercing damage, which is really awesome. And then once per turn, you can target 1 Skull Servant or King of the Skull Servants in your graveyard and send 1 Skull Servant or monster that mentions it from your deck to your graveyard. And if you do, special summon it. absolutely great. Synergizes really well. I had two copies of this in my previous build, but I opted to go 3 because it's just that good. And then 3 of Curse of the Ancient Turtle. Not a lot of people know about this because it's kind of an underrated zombie support card, but basically its effect is that you can banish a zombie monster from your hand or graveyard, and then send 1 zombie monster from your deck to your graveyard. I don't know why people who are running zombie decks aren't running more of this, but it's absolutely great. And I definitely think, depending on what the King of the Pumpkins support coming in the new Burst set coming next February, but this might see play there. But who knows? We'll see. But I think it's a good support, especially in this deck. 3 Allure of Darkness, because this is a dark deck. We got to run 3. 3 Forbidden Droplet, because it synergizes well with this deck, and it's good spot removal, since this technically is a going second deck. So you want to see this in your hand, and it synergizes well, as I said. Along with 3 Triple Tactics Thrust to get to your Triple Tactics talent, along with That Grass Looks Greener. This is the main spell card that synergizes well with this deck, because this isn't a 60 card deck, but it's pretty damn close to 60 cards. So not running this is an absolute crime. Along with card destruction, another card that synergizes really well. 1 for 1 Foolish Burial, 2 Zombie World. I only have 1, but you definitely need to run 2. Along with 2 Delta Invitation, which is what I put in here to go along with the Eldritch, kind of get that infinite loop of spot removal and to get the Golden Lord on the field. And then the extra deck is just basic generic stuff. Vendread Savior, Vampire Sucker, along with Skeletal Dragon, Immortal Dragon, Red-Eye Zombie Dragon Lord, for the Unizombie, along with just a plethora of support links. You could change up the extra deck a little bit if you wanted, depending on what you have in the deck. If you're running Super Poly, you could do the Super Poly engine, or Ultimate Slayer, or both. It's up to personal preference, but I just opted to go with the generic links because I feel like it's a little bit more casual, but depending on how you feel, you could go the other way. And that is it for the deck profile, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell down below for notifications. And I hope you guys have a wonderful Halloween, and stay safe out there, eat lots of candy, and we'll see you next month. Have a wonderful time.